Let's answer the question many students will ask. How do I make AI part of my programs here in CodeHS or in other IDEs? This is an evolving area, but let's create a simple AI bot in the CodeHS IDE. We will create an AI puppy that likes to code and can help us and our students. Warning, this can be a little techy, but it's fun. Let's look at the 4 steps to build your own AI bot. Number 1, you'll have to obtain an API key. I'll talk about that in a minute. Secondly, you'll have to enter that key in a .env file for Python. The third step will be to set up a requirements.txt file. And then the last step will be to access AI methods or function calls. And I'll show you an example of this. Well, how do we obtain an API key? Well, you need to visit the OpenAI website. I decided to work with OpenAI and ChatGPT. You'll create an account or log in if you already have one, navigate to the API section, and follow the process to register for API access. Once approved, you'll be provided an API key, and you can see the menu on the right and what that will look like. This key will allow you to use OpenAI's services like GPT. Remember, you need to keep your API key secure and not share it publicly. The second step, once you have an API key, is to construct an environment file. These .env files in Python are typically used to store configuration variables, such as API keys, database credentials, or other sensitive information that you shouldn't hardcode into your source program. This file is usually located in the root directory of your project. Let's create one by hitting the New button on the right. After entering your API key and the .env file, the next step is to build a third file. In the CodeHS editor, you will hit the New button and enter requirements.txt. Within this file, you will specify the OpenAI Python package that you will use. The version number is date and time dependent. As of April of 2023, I'm using version 1.10. After you construct the requirements.txt file, you will start coding. Use my program as a sample for understanding the methods and functions you need to interact with OpenAPI. There's really only 2. If you need additional help, in the speaker notes, I've included a link to OpenAI's Quick Start document. Let's take a look. Let's jump into the code editor and explore this a little more.